So I was just sitting here previewing one of the videos I was editing in the dark because the power is still out. Power went out Sunday at 9:22 and it is now Wednesday at a little after 2 o'clock. And sitting here, that fan, all the power just came on as I was previewing the video, and I'm like, oh cool, I'll go get the GoPro and whatever. I grabbed the GoPro and it's like, psych, you thought you had power. But that is a good sign. We heard that Sumter Electric was on the road repairing stuff, so we are probably almost back in business. The Wi-Fi is working, actually. I have this jumper box plugged in to the router and it's actually powering the Wi-Fi, so we're not totally in the Stone Ages, and pretty soon it sounds like we'll have power today. Boom. And if I would have been recording for 6 more seconds after I stopped that last video, you would have seen the power come back on magically before our very camera lens. But, you know, at this point I really don't care because the power's on, so that's awesome.
Okay, hey.
It's taken everything in me not to go shut all the lights and everything off, so people still think that the power's off when they come in. So the power and the internet is back on, but let's talk about the real MVPs of this hurricane in case you ever have to go through something like this. These two guys. I believe these are from Walmart. This kind of inverter. It's got an electric. You can turn on the AC. You can turn on USB, charge phones, whatever you need to do. It also has like the tire pressure thing, which actually I use a lot because for whatever reason I don't have an air compressor. Also a plug for 12 volts for car or whatever. This thing was invaluable and it lasted forever. We've been using it to charge all kinds of everything, still at 87%. I was even running the DSL modem for a while off of it, using the AC thing. Really, really good. Secondly, this Yamaha inverter. We had this thing a couple years. It's actually due for a service now because we have been running it for the past 2.5 days straight, and I mean straight, alternating between this freezer and plugged up at the same time the 2 refrigerators, the beer fridge in there and the main kitchen fridge. We would run both of those fridges at the same time off of this, and then after 4 or 5 hours bring this out here and run the freezer. Actually, we're able to run it on economy mode, and it would just, you know, kind of stay real low. It would run like 8 to 10 hours because it would only kick up when it needed to kick on a compressor. Swear to God, we'd fill it up and hook up the, we had an little air conditioning unit running last night, just like the one that we had on the boat. And on economy mode, we'd wake up and it would still have gas in it in the morning, running the air conditioner all night. These two you gotta have. This, I think we got this for about $950. These are a little over 100, but without these two things, life would have been much more difficult. They were awesome. So something to keep in mind.